The village woke to silence. Not the peaceful kind, but the kind that feels wrong. At exactly 5:17 a.m., the rooster crowed, the sky still pale with dawn, and the bridal room stood open. The white lace curtains fluttered in the early breeze, brushing against an empty bed. The wedding gown, custom-made, hand-beaded, blessed by elders, lay crumpled on the floor like a fallen angel. The bride was gone. Just hours earlier, the compound had been alive with drums, laughter, and promises. The groom, Ezekiel Adeyemi, had danced until his feet ached. Guests had eaten until dawn. Everyone agreed it was the perfect union, rich family, respected lineage, a future already planned. No one noticed when Amara slipped away. They would later say she left barefoot. They would later say she carried nothing but a small brown envelope and a phone with a cracked screen. But no one asked why she ran. Amara had smiled all night. She smiled when the makeup artist asked if she was nervous. She smiled when her mother whispered, "Marriage is sacrifice." She smiled when Ezekiel slid the ring onto her finger, and the crowd cheered. But inside her chest, something was screaming. At 3:42 a.m., when the house finally slept, Amara sat on the edge of the bed and stared at the wall. Her heart pounded so loudly she feared it would wake Ezekiel. She touched the ring, cold, heavy, permanent. That was when she remembered the letter. The one hidden inside her Bible. The one she had promised herself never to open again. Her hands trembled as she unfolded it. "If you marry him, you will disappear. If you stay, you will live." No name, no explanation. Just a truth she had tried to bury. Because Ezekiel was loved by everyone except her. At dawn, she stood quietly, lifted her dress, and stepped out into the morning mist. Each step away from the house felt like breaking a law written by generations. Her feet hit the cold earth. Her breath came sharp and fast. She did not look back. By the time the groom woke and reached for his bride, the sun was already rising, and so were the whispers. "She's ungrateful. She's cursed. She must be mad." But none of them knew what Amara knew. That Ezekiel's smiles hid rage. That love had slowly become control. That the marriage bed was the final cage. By noon, her face was everywhere. Phones buzzed. Posts spread. Opinions formed. The bride who ran at dawn. Some laughed. Some judged. Some prayed she would be found. But Amara was already on a bus heading nowhere familiar, clutching the envelope that held the rest of her truth. Inside it was proof, and a secret powerful enough to destroy the perfect groom everyone adored. She closed her eyes as the bus moved forward. For the first time in years, she could breathe. And she whispered to herself, "Let them hate me. I chose to live."